Hey yo, in other news, UFC president Dana White has now been forced to stand down, and there will be no UFC 249, even though he claimed it would go down on an Indian Reserve casino. Guess what? The card has been called off. UFC 249 is canceled. And it's E-King Fight News. We got more on this. Hey yo, E-King's Fight News back in the building, man. Talking UFC. Fights got canceled, man. It wasn't in the plans for ESPN and Disney, and now there ain't gonna be no fights tonight, or should I say Saturday night. I was wondering, if this is really going ahead. It all comes down to the weigh-in, and there ain't gonna be no weigh-ins. In other news, in the lead up to this, a few fighters pulled out. For one, Khabib Nurmagomedov could not make the main event, and Dana White had contingency plans. Now last minute, Thug Rose Namajunas had pulled out due to issues in her family with the coronavirus. So it's hitting everybody. This coronavirus does not discriminate. But you know what? This is probably the best thing. This is probably the best thing, as Dana White, who was hell-bent on making this event a reality, he claimed to be renting an island. He claimed to be, putting mitigation plans in place to ensure this fight would go down, right? This UFC 249 would come to fruition. He really wanted to be a standard bearer in sports, but he was really, he was basically crossing some lines that no other organizations would dare to cross, right? To go outside of, state athletic commissions, to try and basically, do whatever it takes to make these fights happen. And part of that, I give him credit for having a set of balls to try and go the extra mile and try and get these fighters paid and try and get these fights going down. The last sporting event I saw was a UFC in Brazil. I don't know how he got away with it, but he did. Right? And that was during the heat of the coronavirus. So apparently the higher ups basically forced Dana White to cancel the event. They said, you know what? We can't do it. They said we can't do it. These are the highest executives, according to Dana White. Some of the highest executives told him, you know what? We can't do the event. So the event is canceled. This is probably the last bit of sports that we could have got. It's canceled. It's canceled. Ain't no fights going down. It will be postponed. And it is what it is, man. What do you guys think about this one? No UFC this weekend. Happy Easter for those who celebrate it. And y'all know what it is, man. It's E-King Fight News. Smash the like button. And we gone, man. Peace. But you know what it is, man. When it comes to Dana White, give him credit. I'll give him credit for trying to make this shit happen, but it didn't work out. For now, it's E-King Fight News, and I'm out, man. Peace.